What is going on, guys, and welcome to another video here on my channel. Today I'm joined by the main man, Darius Francis. Recently beating the press up record. How do you feel about that?
It's alright.
It's alright, innit? Today we're going to be doing a chest and back session. I haven't done a back session yet on this channel, so yeah, we're going to get it. You feeling ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Some big compound movements. We're going to go for it, we're going to smash it out. And yeah, so without further ado, we're going to do a warm up and then we're going to get into our first exercise, which is going to be barbell bench press. So we've decided what we're going to do is we're going to superset everything. So we're going to do a chest exercise with a back exercise. So we're starting off with, like I said, with barbell bench press. We're going to superset that with lat pull downs, a little manipulation of the movement that I've got with my cable machine. So yeah, we're going to go into that. Starting just on the bar, barbell bench press. What are we working up to, 1 rep max today or what? Just
It's up to you. You take me through the session.
Nah, I think we've got to do it for the channel, man. Come on, we've got to see where we're at.
And it's better than home. Clicking my heels like I'm Dorothy. I need new hobbies, it's boring me. Play all my kids and it's water me. I see new loafers, I'm motoring.
Right, so obviously, this is not the same as the lat pull down like you would see in the gym. It's just literally me putting the lat pull down bar on the cable machine. So, the way I do the movement is I get a neutral grip on the bar, I lean forward, and I pull the bar into the top of my chest and then bring my elbows back at the last part of the movement. If you imagine, when you do a normal lat pull down, obviously it's above your head, so you put it down to there and then you kind of lean back at the last minute, bringing your elbows back. With this, because you can't sit directly underneath it, you have to kind of do that leaning forward so that you can pull as if you're pulling down from above your head instead of putting it into your chest and working more like the center of your back and stuff. So that is how you get the best contraction on your lats at 100.
This one for the dads, let me dedicate. Head of the house like the head of state. Bring home the cash in the dinner place. I go, I zoom, accelerate. I cannot be bought at some bargain rate. I got on my bacon, my body weight. I stay in the crib like a quarantine. I stay in the crib and I isolate. Making my way, watch me demonstrate. I ain't no special, I'm a tidal wave. I came to win, I ain't gonna play. At my own pace and I'm never late. See the strap thing, it's the new to me. Might only do this for like 2 or 3. I'll be down as long as it's true to me. Got records, some records that's new to you, but none of these records is new to me. I used to skip class, now I'm tutoring. I was just a team with a GED. On paper was worth like a couple G's. That hustle and work, nothing new to me. Look back now, I'm worth like an Amazon. Never underestimate G.O.D. Don't give me what I want, but what I need. D.D. ask me.
So after a little bit of deliberation, we've decided not to actually work up to 1 rep max. Doesn't really make sense because of the supersetting that we're doing. We're going to exhaust ourselves quite a bit, so just going to focus on the hypertrophy rep range, 10 to 12 reps on each exercise, and not really bother with the 1 rep max today. But we'll still try and get a relatively heavy set for 10 reps. So yeah, let's keep it going. When performing most back movements, it's important that you pull your shoulder blades out of the movement before you perform it. So when doing your lat pull down, to emphasize the contraction on the lat or any back movement, when you're in this position here, putting your shoulders down and back first before pulling is going to make sure you isolate that muscle a lot more than just holding it here and pulling it straight into the movement. You'll start using a lot more rear delts and stuff to perform the movement, whereas you want to isolate the back as much as possible, like I said, and get the most out of it. When you're performing 2 big muscle groups like chest and back, it's important you don't do too many exercises, so don't exhaust yourself too much. So I think around 3 to 4 supersets, so 3 different chest exercises or 4 different chest exercises, and the same with back is enough, because if you go over the top, you're not really going to be contracting the muscles and using the muscles once you get towards the end of the workout, because you're going to fatigue too much. Because they're big muscle groups, just push them for 3 to 4 exercises like I said, and that should do the trick when you're doing a big superset day like this.
So 90 on the bar.
Light work, boy, light work. I'm actually feeling like pumped already. Sometimes doing this like antagonist work, like where you work the opposite muscle groups, feels good, boy, feels good. Not something I do a lot, to be fair, not something I do a lot, but maybe something I will do more of. Making a cable machine heavier. Oh. Let's put the dumbbell on there, job done. Oh. I'm starting to sweat. Oh, Jesus. I need to die on that 90 kg, boy. Whew. Killed me. Oh. Big man D, how you feeling after that, boy? Burning.
Really fatiguing though.
Slow. I actually feel like when you do these antagonist supersets that you tire more. What do you think?
Yeah, 100%.
100%. So next, we are going to be doing a single arm. Actually, we might do it on the cable just to make it easier for the setup, but we're going to be doing a single arm row of some sort, superset with incline dumbbell press. So I don't want to go as heavy on this set. I want to focus more on the contraction of the chest. So you ready, big man?
Ready.
Jeez, look at that chest, boy. Pump. Chest is sore, man. Also, very important, if you've been watching my videos, you would have heard me say this plenty of times. Breathing is crucial on any exercise. Making sure you're breathing in on the negative part of the movement and then breathing out on the positive part. Because when you fill your lungs with air, you're actually able to generate more force through your push or pull, whatever it is you want. Make sure you're breathing correctly, as that is imperative. What do you reckon? Stage 2021? Comment below if you think Jay should step on the stage. I know the Rice is doing it, so maybe I'll have to give him a run for his money, eh? Wrapped up 2 press movements for the chest. Just done a row, single arm row. We're now going to do barbell bent over row, superset with cable flies. That is going to be our third exercise, and we're just going to finish on our fourth superset, which is going to be a little bit more like accessory exercises. So we're going to do a pullover with a rope like that, and we're going to do something called a narrow grip dumbbell press, just to isolate the chest a little bit more, and that will be a wrap. So without further ado, barbell rows. A lot of people can struggle to get the correct contraction on this, and they can put a lot of pressure on their lower back. So make sure when you start, feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, get them right underneath the bar. Obviously get your grip. I'm using wrist straps to obviously prevent me from losing my grip and then therefore being able to still push a heavy weight. You can use them if you fancy. Using wrist straps doesn't mean you're cheating on anything, just enables you to make sure you can push throughout the whole set. So like I said, feet underneath the bar, get your grip. So your grip should be just outside leg width. So if your legs are a little bit wider than shoulder width, they should be around that distance. Then keeping your back nice and straight, getting yourself into your position. From here, you want to imagine that there's a door behind you and you're trying to close it with your bum. So stick your bum right back, keep your knees loose. And from here, drive the bar up your thighs, into your belly button, contracting the center and upper part of your back. Make sure you keep your elbows nice and narrow throughout the duration of the set. If you feel lower back discomfort as you're performing the exercise, obviously two things you can do. Lower the weight, because it could suggest that you're going too heavy. And you can also wear a belt just to help keep the alignment in your back. A belt should not be used to cover up back pain. So if you feel like you're just putting a belt on just to get rid of the pain throughout the set, and then take it off and you've still got the pain, that means you're not actually dealing with the source of the problem, which will be your technique. That should just be used to, like I said, keep the alignment of your spine, make sure you're performing the movement correctly. So that's my row tips. I'm gonna move on to lat pullover into close grip press, and then I'm finished. Darius will be closely following me. And that was another sick workout. So wrapping up the session, we've got final superset, lat pullover like I said, into a close grip press. So with this, leaning forward, making sure your lats are fully stretched out. Pull your shoulder blades out of the movement, row back, coming up slightly and squeezing your shoulder blades together at the top. That is your movement there. Don't want to go too heavy with this. Make sure You focus on the contraction. One of my favourite finishes for chest. You want to make sure, I mean the hex dumbbells help a lot because you can place them right up against each other and obviously get that proper contraction on your chest, like as if it's kind of replicating like a machine press at a gym. So yeah, gets a nice little contraction on the chest. Right, so that is a wrap for today's session. How you feeling, bro? Look at that, pumped, boy. So that was a chest and back superset workout. Feeling strong. We've got some sick exercises in there. Lovely little pump. Comment down below what you want to see more of on this channel with D. What workout you want us to do next. Subscribe to my channel, subscribe to his channel, like this video, and we will see you all in the next video.